No. Epa. Alrighty, welcome everybody. Can you even see that? Let's make it brighter. Let's make it bigger. Ooh, I bet you can see that. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to week 5 with the Commish. Let's see if anybody joins up. Feel free to. Randy Rogers and the commissioner's lovely wife, Rhea Jermilla, has joined us. Nobody on the Facebook page yet. Rhea, see if you can join the Facebook page. I'm not even sure if I did that right. So let's get to the past first. We'll talk about week 4. Feel free to text or call to be part of the show. We are sponsored today by the Dallas Cowboys. They've sponsored the show, and in Fantasyland, of course. Oh, I see you. All right. You haven't made your picks yet, according to Randy Rogers. Once again, you missed your picks last week, didn't you? Make your picks. No, you made them late. Or was that 2 weeks ago? All right, so anyway, we've got Randy Rogers on board. Nobody on the Facebook page yet. And we got this beautiful, awesome Chicago Bears hosting the Washington Commandos. Another beautiful primetime football game for the National Football League. We'll get to that later. So, all right. So, here's everybody. The commissioner's about to sneeze. Excuse me. Better wash that down. All right. Let's make a quick text. And where's my the friggin' Bengals? The Bengals lovers. That ain't it. Where is it? Okay, I guess it's not on here. So let's talk about week 4 real quick. Patrick Nicodem making his presence known as the defending league champion. Had 12 correct picks and the Monday Night Football point scored tiebreaker. Defending league champion, who actually last year, if I remember correctly, had the eighth pick. And with the eighth pick, took the LA Rams and won $500 last year. So yeah, that was. I keep saying, you just make the playoffs, you got a chance to win the big money. Second place, we had Chris Butcher, who went from a week 4 dog pound to a week 5 second place. The first player this year to get paid twice. Rookie, I might add. So doing very well. And third place, another rookie, Paul Miller, had 11 correct picks. And first time on the winner's podium for him. And he won $35. Now, the dog pound. Oh, my. The dog pound. Randy Rogers, veteran of the league, has been around here for a long time. Had a really poor showing. 3 correct picks out of 16. And rookie David Bird, golfing buddy of mine. You can see David. He works at Cherry Blossom in Georgetown. And tell him the Commish sent you, and the Commish might let you play for free. Not sure about that, but anyway. So that was last week's winners. Looking at the games from last week, it's the same thing. I mean, you want to try to keep a 8-9 average. It's not the easiest thing to do, and it really isn't. So we're looking at, let's talk about some of these games. Indianapolis and Denver. Golly, Denver is back on Monday Night Football this week, right? Unbelievable. Why is that team in prime time so much? They are terrible. The New York Giants beating Green Bay in London. Green Bay was 7.5-point favorite, and they had a straight-up loss. There's Jeff Hinkle and Jerry Quillen on Facebook. What do you say, boys? Tampa Bay over Atlanta. Unfortunately, I missed the roughing the passer call on Tom Brady, but I did see that afterwards, and we're going to talk about that here in a little bit because that was absolute crap. God, it's crap. Minnesota did not cover but beat Chicago. Minnesota, I don't fear that team. I don't know if anybody fears that team. Detroit, Jerry, man, I think I even picked Detroit. What in the hell happened, man? Can they stop anybody? I mean, what a shitty defensive team. I mean, was that New England's 5th string quarterback that lit them up 29-0?
It is Detroit.
Man.
The quarterback was from Western Kentucky.
Wow. Houston beating Jacksonville. Jacksonville, I don't know what to say about either one of those teams. Chargers in Cleveland, another team that, Chargers did not cover, but they did win. I do still think that they are a nice little potential playoff team that could go all the way. We'll see. Let's see.
Can you hear me on this thing?
I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
I can hear both of you. We've got Facebook going. We've got YouTube going. And what else we got? Okay, so the Jets absolutely hammering the Tua-less Miami Dolphins. Man, wow. That was big. Buffalo over Pittsburgh, expected. Seattle losing to New Orleans 39-32. I don't know about that game, but yeah, probably played out. Tennessee over Washington. San Francisco over Carolina. San Francisco is a nice team. Nice team. I think every game that comes by, Garoppolo is going to get better under the center. We them boys busting that Los Angeles Rams ass. I mean, we continue the domination over some of these worthless teams. We continue dominating some of these wannabe teams. maybe Sunday about 7:00 we're gonna be a wannabe team. The Bengals once again losing to Baltimore. You boys have got to start beating these teams on a consistent basis.
We've lost 3 games by a total big point. That's the only difference in this year and last year's score. But now we were 3-2 last year and 6-4.
But the teams you've lost to are the best teams you played. So that's something to be a little concerned about.
We should have beat them.
Yeah, I mean, should have beat who? Should have beat who?
Head coach / offensive coordinator in the league.
That's like talking about your quarterback, boys. You're gonna have to deal with it. Philadelphia beating Arizona 2017. You know, Philadelphia. I don't know. We're gonna find out this weekend. I think Dallas will be the best defense they played against. We're gonna see what happens. KC beating Las Vegas. KC was on the take. Instead of going for kicking the field goal, which would have gave them an 8-point lead, they went for 2, which was stupid. Some of these coaches, I don't know, they're doing some stupid ass shit. But like I said, all right, week 5. Let's look at or week 6. I mean,
I gotta find my ball game.
let's talk about week 6. Here we go. Tonight's awesome matchup between the Chicago Bears and the Washington Commodes. You got to have at least a half point in this league. So Chicago got -5. I think it's a pick'em game. It's a pick'em game. There's no telling who's going to win. I'm going to take the home team on that one.
Yeah.
Baltimore, New York Giants. Giants getting 5.5 at home. I don't know. Is Baltimore going to put up a bunch of points? I don't know. I don't know. I kind of like the Giants in that one.
You stop one guy there, you're pretty good.
They're still scoring points, though. I mean, Giants going to score. Baltimore going to score 35. I don't know.
The Giants 35 points. I got my illegal ball game thing on. I can watch every guest team on this.
All right, here we go. Cincinnati at New Orleans, giving New Orleans 1.5. That'll be probably the Red Rocket, won't it? I think the Red Rocket will do it before Jameis will.
Jameis didn't practice much today. I bet he won't play. If you don't practice much on Thursday, you're not playing.
Probably not. I think I'm taking Cincinnati, but that's the reluctant take there. I don't know. It's once again, Cincinnati Bengals have to start winning these kind of games. They got to put themselves up in the elite where they're saying, okay, teams like this.
We had an offensive coordinator.
Oh, here we go. If you had any good looks, you'd be in Hollywood, and it's just not going to work like that. Okay, quit with that stuff. You boys gave him You're going to have.
Trying to be in Hollywood. I was from Tomahawk.
All right, moving on. Jacksonville, Indianapolis at home, -2.5. I mean, Indianapolis sucks, don't they? I mean, God, I don't know if you pick. I mean, I don't think I've gotten them right one time this year.
Every time I've taken them, they've lost, but I probably will take them either way.
I think I may take Jacksonville, see what happens. All right, Minnesota and Miami. Miami +3.5. They're down to their third string quarterback, aren't they?
Well, what's his name? Google. He practiced a little bit today. He may be playing.
Bridgewater.
He was on the rehab side there. They think he may clear protocol. But we'll see. Got to Sunday.
We'll see.
What up, Randy?
There's Randy Rogers, our favorite FedEx man.
I just figured out the voice thing. Tammy had to hook me up.
Oh, all right. All right, moving on. We're going to look at New England and Cleveland. Cleveland minus 2.5. I don't know who's coming out of that. You don't know what to expect with New England. You don't know what to expect with either one of those teams. I mean, you really don't. You really don't know what they're going to do. So, I don't know. I think I'll take New England for now. Green Bay minus 6.5 at home against the Jets. I think Green Bay is going to run that. I think they're going to take care of that. Take care of business at home there. Atlanta plus 5.5 against San Francisco. You got a what?
Stop that short pass. That quick out. Short pass.
I think
he'll get back 10 yards. He'll hit that 5-yarder all day long.
I think he misses Devontae Adams big time. I think he really misses Devontae. Atlanta plus 5.5 at home against San Francisco. I like San Francisco, boys, but Atlanta's another one of those wild card teams. You just don't know what they expect. They show up sometimes they don't. I don't know. Pittsburgh plus 8.5 against Tampa Bay at home.
Oh, let's don't even talk about that shit.
Man, we got some couple of Pittsburgh lover and 2 Pittsburgh haters on the Facebook page right now.
I know it.
I don't know. I think Jeff Hinkle, you like the Steelers, don't you?
Hell no. I don't think the Steelers do anything.
Jeff Hinkle don't take the Steelers against the Taliban.
Every game. Hey.
Jeff Hinkle pick Al Qaeda over the Steelers.
We do something. I don't know about picking, man. He had 300 and some yards, and he only got 12 points in fantasy football. How in the hell does that happen? How many receptions did he throw? Well, he had 2 touchdowns. And he didn't have no TDs. I guess that's what ruined him. Yep.
Well, I'll tell you right now.
Oh yeah, Tammy says I'm on drugs. Don't listen to me tonight.
I think they're going to lay down the rest of the season so they can pick them. So they can get Will Levis with the number 1 pick in the draft next year.
I'll take him. Tell Tammy leave you alone and let you enjoy this. Well, I got these oxycodone pills, but I ain't took one up today, so I'm going.
Hey, this is a family call-in show, okay? We can't be talking about oxycodone and stuff like that, all right?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. It's prescribed.
As long as you have a prescription. If you have a prescription, that's okay.
I'm not sure who it was prescribed to, but it's prescribed.
Somebody got a prescription. That's all. That clears everything out for me, so I'm good. All right, what do we got next? We got Seattle on the road at home against Arizona plus 2.5. That's yeah. I don't know what to take there either. I think Arizona's another team. Every time I took them, they pissed me off. The Rams at home minus 10.5 over Carolina. Wow. Carolina fired their coach. Sometimes that does a lot of fire under a football team. I don't know. The Rams aren't that good this year. They're not showing me a whole lot either. So, okay. Here's question number 1 of the day. Why isn't the Buffalo City game Monday night instead of Denver and the LA Chargers? But
well, look at the game we have tonight.
It's ridiculous.
Bears
and Redskins. Bears got Cincinnati Bengals uniforms on, boys. Look at them. They look like they look like a cross between the Bengals and the Browns. Wow, ugly.
That's not a good showing.
All right, so Kansas City plus 2.5 at home against Buffalo. I think it's going to be another shootout, and golly, I think I like Kansas City. I think I like Kansas. Who did I pick? Oh, I actually took Buffalo. I may change that. I may change that. Philadelphia at home minus 4.5 over We Damn Boys.
Here they go. We're sleeping profound already. Good God. They'll get out to playoffs and then that'll be the end of it. Thought I heard a Billy goat there for a minute.
Hey, boys, let me just say this for the record that my good friend Jerry Quillen gave me this. I know he's got 3 or 4 he kept for himself, but he gave me this. So he's a closet Cowboy fan. You better believe he is.
Did he sign it?
He's a closet Cowboy fan.
I just so happened to get that at the Cowboy 49er game last year that Dak showed up.
Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't just sign. Why didn't you get Jerry Jones to sign that thing for him? 4.5. I think I'm taking Dallas. Who did I get? I got.
I gotta go, fellas.
Huh?
I gotta go. I got Kansas.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, man. Go feed him and come back. We'll be here in another 10 minutes at least. Later. Then we got last game, the Monday nighter, LA Chargers -4.5 over Denver. You know, that's I like the Chargers there. I like them. So
I don't know. I'm in the bottom 10% of the league, so it's pretty good. What's his name out for Denver now?
Friggin' their quarterback, Wilson.
Yeah, is he out?
I'm not sure. I've not seen that yet.
He's washed up. Well, he needs to be.
Okay.
Off topic, but did I just hear Hinkle say you had cats to feed?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I had to come on here to make sure.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said.
What he said.
The biggest loser of Turkey Mountain right there. And he's feeding his cats at 8:20. This poor cat's been starving to death all friggin' day.
Yeah.
Starving all day. And so, all right. So, last part, we do have a couple people on YouTube. You guys are on Facebook. Smack talking. Pittsburgh, really, Randy? Man, I don't know what to say, but I think they're in.
I don't think I'm taking this week either. That'll be the first time in the league that I'll take that loss. But now I'm dire need. I'm at the bottom now, so I got to work my way back up.
Yeah, yeah. You got. Well, I can't see what you're picking right now, but it looks like a majority of the league took Washington for tonight's game, and looks like Washington just stopped the combination Bengals-Browns uniform. Look at those ugly uniforms. Golly. So some topics. Anybody want to say anything about the stupid frigging roughing the passer penalties that have been going around the league? You know, who was it? Who was the other game Sunday that had a bad roughing the passer? Was that the Kansas City game?
Yep. Tackled Oakland's quarterback.
Oh gosh. I mean, the Brady one was ridiculous. The Brady one was ridiculous. I'm rougher with Emerson when we're scrapping than that takedown that Brady had, and that won the game for him because Atlanta was getting ready to get it back right there, wasn't it?
Well, that's another thing too that messes up your game. A bad call. You know, the spread's 5 and you're at 6, and then they have a terrible call, and then you're losing that point.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. No.
It sucks.
It happens. I mean, I think we've had some already early in the season. I think we've already seen some questionable refereeing and some questionable coaching that have cost football games. And I don't think you usually really see that a whole lot. But I think, speaking of Denver, their coach is already. I think he's cost them 2 football games already. Stupidity.
And how does Dante Adams get fined $100,000 for pushing that dude? But who's the other guy that done something?
Oh, that was
Draymond Green. Draymond Green punches his teammate right
there.
He don't get fined nothing.
I guess if it's your own teammate.
It's okay to do that.
Yeah. See, like Randy, like for instance, I slap on Rhea all the time, and nothing happens to me. But if I slap on Tammy, there's probably gonna be some problems. So you understand? So you can if it's part of your team, you can do that kind of stuff. But like you go into somebody else's house, that's something else.
I just beat the crap out of him, and it's all good.
I think you can take him, Maria.
I can take him.
Tammy thinks she can take me too. Well, we need these girls to keep us in line. You know how it is. But other than that, yeah, I think the roughing the passer, and supposedly the NFL is dealing with that already, trying to, what are they going to do? I think that's a terrible.
It's football. I mean, it's football. I mean, unless you just. Again, they don't call it the targeting on Will Levis down there in Ole Miss. That's definitely targeting.
Yeah. I mean,
they couldn't play a Belfry, could they?
No.
I just think I think they're pussyfying the league a little bit, and
they are.
I mean, I'm sorry, but to me, kickoffs have been taken out of the equation, and that was one of the funnest parts of football was kickoffs. You know,
I would put that right straight back in. Make them kick from the 20.
absolutely. Kick from the 20. My God. I mean, what, 95% of them going out of bounds and there's no play there. Just give them the ball on the 25-yard line then. Let's not even have kickoffs. Why?
There'll be no records broken in that category no more.
Golly.
They'll have a chance to run it back.
I mean, I think it's ridiculous. I really do.
Yeah, it's a waste of time now. Right. You should just put on the 20-yard line and go.
Yeah. I mean, hell with this. I mean, this is once again pussyfying the NFL. What was it? Pussyfying the NFL too. You know, pussyfying the NFL. That's all that is.
Kick from the 20 and let them run it back. That's all there is to it.
No kidding.
Yeah. I
Try
mean,
not to go.
there's still some guys that are catching, you know, they're still doing a little blocking right there around the 40, 50-yard line, and they're knocking the shit out of each other. So let it go on. You've taken away a very, to me, an exciting part of the game. You've taken it away. It's freaking ridiculous. So, all right, other than that, all the other stuff we got, talking about some coaches doing some stupid shit. I didn't like Bengals coaching staff. I mean,
How you feeling, Randy?
I got to be honest with you, I don't watch them.
Right now, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm stoned out on these oxycodone pills over here.
Awesome.
They said when I come out of surgery, the nurse before Tammy come got me, that I was just saying all kind of wild shit. I don't even remember that. They said I was talking about the Steelers. They give you this little patch to put behind your ear now, and it's keep you from getting nauseated or feeling like you're gonna throw up.
Yeah.
I thought, what the hell is that? And she told me, I was like, damn. I mean, it's just like a little old Band-Aid. And then she said, now when you take it off, make sure you wash your hands because it's the same stuff they put in your eyes to dilate your eyes. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Go follow me.
So about 6 months, you'll be ready for spring. Get out and go fishing, won't you?
Yes, sir.
Is that your casting arm?
No, it's my left one.
Okay.
And then they give me this little thing right here. It's got this little ball on it. And of course, it has to be orange, you know, bingo color. You're supposed to mash on that, and and then this big old thing here on there. But I'll be all right.
When did you get operated on today?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my!
Damn.
Wow.
Oh, shoot.
For those of you that don't know, Randy was while he was doing his job, performing his duties. He got run over by some crazy Karen. Fall for running out in front of her.
Yep. Nowhere.
You ain't ran for about 30 minutes, bub.
Not gonna do it.
I haven't ran since in 8 years.
That's been it.
I pulled my hamstring and that was it.
Either softball or
leading the league right now. He hadn't made his picks earlier yet either.
who?
The dude that's leading us right now.
Dang.
He had an earlier one because I always know about 7:45. I just allow wait around for, but and I was going to say also a lot of people in the league. I don't know if they know that you can do that Thursday night game, and then you still can go back and change the rest of them. I think some people think once they make their picks, they're done.
Right, you change them.
I've said it on.
People don't know that.
I say it on this all the time, and but like I said,
Until the first game on Sunday.
you can 5 minutes before every game. You can make changes 5 minutes before the Thursday game, 5 minutes before the 1 o'clockers, 5 minutes before the 4 o'clockers, 5 minutes before Sunday night football, 5 minutes before Monday night football.
Micah Parsons' groin still bothering him?
Not enough. He'll bust some ass. He's gonna kill Jalen Hurts Sunday. Gonna kill him. We'll show them Philadelphia boys what a real defense looks like, and we're gonna be 5-1 coming out of there. So
I find out on these picks if I overanalyze it. If I just go down there and say, well, most of the time I'm gonna take the home team if I don't know if it's really close because they're at home. But I'm better off just going down there and instead of trying to overthink it.
you overthink it, you're doomed.
It's hard to do. These games are so close, man.
You're doomed when you overpick them. I mean, it's crazy.
I think it's last week or week before, every single game was could have changed in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
According to the point.
Just a couple of them, like Buffalo and Pittsburgh. There was no change in that one.
Lions game, that was over.
The Lions game, no. And the Jets in Miami, no. But pretty much everything else was, one possession could have made a difference.
Well, Green Bay was up, 17-0 over that London game, and they come back and won the other team. I'm like, for real?
Of course.
I mean, I'm looking at last week's,
and then the Chiefs going for 2.
You can see the home teams. Yeah, I thought that was. I thought they were going to cover, and I'm like, oh yeah, we're there because I had the Chiefs. Let's see. New England covered, Cleveland covered, Jets covered, Buffalo covered, New Orleans did not cover, Washington did not cover, Carolina did not, the Rams did not, Arizona did not, Baltimore did not cover on Cincinnati, did they?
No.
There's only like three home teams last week covered. So, yeah, that taking just home teams doesn't work either.
Yeah, I guess we should change that strategy, Randy.
Yep.
This year.
Yep.
I do that too.
Yeah, that's good.
But your boys, your Cowboys, I wouldn't start Dak. I'd let this dude play till he loses the game. Right?
I'm fine with that too. I'm fine with that. He's 4-0, and the team has looked better with him. To be honest with you, and I mean, this could be a Tom Brady and Drew Bledsoe situation happening, but I don't know if Jerry Jones is going to let that happen. But the team seems to run. They seem to have a better offense with. I don't know what it is. I don't know, but you can't argue with the results. And if they beat Philadelphia, and if Cooper Rush starts and they beat Philadelphia, you can't just turn that over to Dak. I don't know how you do that. I
don't like that at all.
I don't know how you do it. You got to let the guy stay in there at least till he loses a game. I don't know. We're gonna see. All right. Any other good topics here? I got nothing else on the feed. People usually watch these YouTubes afterwards, but all right. That's all I got, folks. I'm glad you guys joined. We need to keep doing this. Hopefully we'll start getting more participation. And
we're going to be like KSR here for long.
Pretty soon we're going to be like KSR, man. Call-in show, all this stuff. Once Kentucky starts playing, we'll be talking a little bit Kentucky basketball. And, Cleveland's marching, boys. Marching. All right.
Open our own bar, Randy. That's the best idea.
That's what we need to do. Just open a bar. A bunch of guys that don't want to work anymore can own a bar, and we'll just all work it and be bouncers and you name it. And
I can hand out alcohol just like I do drugs.
Hell yeah. Randy can hand out alcohol just like he hands out packages.
That's right.
I don't know what Jerry's going to do. We'll let Jerry be the bouncer.
Well, I might be retired with Jerry here for long, so we'll be able to handle it. I can make some margarita up anyway.
Hell yeah. That'll work. All right, y'all. Thanks for joining.
Hey,
y'all
I can check IDs at the door like I used to. Alan.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that.
Yo, bouncer.
All right. Go Cowboys. Later, boys. 12 ounces for everybody. Take care.